what's the story with that?
So I'm gonna start from the beginning. The reason I didn't address this situation when it first came to light, like yo, Tekashi did this, Tekashi did that. I got grown-ups around me. You feel me? Like people that actually like guide me. You know what I'm saying? They like yo, don't feed into that. You and I know it's not true. Don't feed into it and give that light. You know what I'm saying? It's not yo. I can't believe niggas is falling for this shit. Like you know what I'm saying? And it broke me and it tore me down. And I'm just like.
To me, that's one of the things that's kind of keeping your career from the next step. Like, everybody can't get behind you because you're going to have a group of people who believe that.
But let's talk about it. Look,
So,
I'm actually Tekashi 6IX9INE. This happened 3 to 4 years ago. It started in Harlem. I was in Harlem. I was doing like some Fat Boy SSC. Shout out Fat Boy SSC. I was doing some Boom Gang shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Way before that was even popular. You feel me?
You were doing
I was
stuff
going
to go
viral, bro.
Okay.
I was viral. Long story short, the girl comes. She come, right? She come on her bullshit. Bugging. She just bugging. I'm not going to get into full detail because in case I don't want to really get nobody in trouble. Cause I'm not no snitch, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. She wildin'. I remember asking her this question. I'm like, yo, why you so rowdy? Like, why you so turned? Like, what's up with you? She like, I'm grown. I'm like, how old are you? She like 19. Right?
No,
Tekashi 6IX9INE personally.
Was she actually 19?
No, she wasn't.
How
she
old
wasn't. I don't know her exact age. I think she was like 14 or some shit like that. Boom.
Did you have sex with that girl?
No. Look, I'm about to get into it.
We saw his interview with Tekashi 6IX9INE.
Yeah.
Where 6IX9INE kind of broke down, you know, everything that happened with the whole rape case. Akademics was basically like, hey, man, so explain what happened. You know, what's your take on it? What do you have to say about these allegations? And then 6IX9INE was just kind of like, you know what, no, you know, I was a kid at the time, you know, and he kept saying that he was trying to go viral, like that was his thing. He was trying to go viral, like so he used to post all kinds of videos, you know, trying to do virals, trying to go viral, doing like all kinds of stupid stuff. So then he said this girl came in, she was wilding out, yada yada yada. She wanted to be on camera, so. I don't know if she had her clothes off or something. I think he said at one point she had her clothes off. You can clarify that for me below in the comments. But you know, she's taking her clothes off, and then he said he put it online, and then WorldStar posted it and all kinds of stuff like that. Which, if WorldStar posted it,
then that's illegal on WorldStar's part too, right?
Like so I was thinking about that when basically. And then he's like, oh, I didn't know the girl, because they said the girl said she was 19 on the video.
Yeah.
Come to find out, she's 14.
Wow.
And now, you know, everybody's getting charged with, you know, rape or what have you.
But he had 2 more cases, though. So, that's not the only case he had. Like, he had other
that's
cases.
the only one he explained in that
Yeah,
one.
I think he had another case, actually. So it was like, at the end of the day, you know, if you're in a situation where you're, or just a regular person, right? You check somebody's ID, and you can see how somebody's acting, see if they too young. If a girl's wilding out, and I'm seeing her, most likely that's not what a fucking 21-year-old or older is doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because then acting like that in a situation, that means you don't understand certain social norms. So like we're in this position where people are acting like really, really dumb about it. You can really see somebody that's young by the way that they act, right? And if you're a celebrity and you're performing all these venues, you check their ID, right? You check their ID. You get a disclosure agreement, right? And or whatever you want to call it, and you keep it fucking moving. So what I saw about the interview is like he was explaining stuff, but he was explaining what made him guilty though. You feel me? It was like I didn't know, but it's like but it's at the end of the day, this is this situation and you're involved in it, right? So even though you're explaining it, that doesn't mean that you're not wrong for doing it, right? And if you kind of see these 2 situations, it's people don't really communicate and own up to what they did, right? Like, he's guilty. Now he has to explain it. But before that, old boy was like, no, I didn't do it. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
Right.
Which
he
is
said
like...
just because he was in the room. I mean, he said
he
was
people hate on
at
him.
the time.
He was 17. Well, you know... I think, he was 17, but I think the girl was... I don't know. I'm not going to check out the video. But at the end of the day, it's like illegal. You feel me? Like no matter how you change it, no matter how you twist it, the shit's illegal, right? It's just like, and it's like it's about how you react to it. Like a man's supposed to react to it and be like, all right, I did it. This is me. Whoop-de whoop-de whoop. But he denied it, and then he was guilty, and then he said, well, okay, let me explain what the fuck I did, right? It's just like this situation where we're watching a 16-year-old boy, right, Lil Pump. He said R.I.P. His homeboy calls him out. He says you're broke. So it's like you're acting in an emotional state. You're not really acting as if a man would, because you would just own it and say, let me talk to you behind the scenes. Like, a lot of this stuff can be kind of like not necessarily covered up. It could be kind of covered up with truth, right? Like, I did this. I'm sorry about it. Like, nobody wants to say I'm sorry anymore. They want to say, well, let me explain how the fuck I fucked up, right? So when we're watching, pretty much the live chat and then the interview with DJ Akademics, you're like, yo, like, y'all just admit y'all fucked up. Like, you already on papers, like, whenever we gotta see what's up, because now I don't even know if this is necessarily criminal on 6ix9ine, because if so, he's gonna be locked up for that shit, or if this is just civil. So I don't even know what's going on with that, because did they say when he's gonna go to jail for that? Because that's a big crime.
Well, I mean, who?
They're not acting like he's going to jail.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what the particulars of the case is, if he's going to jail or whatever. You know what I mean? I guess they're still, in the process of going like that. He said, he can't really talk too much on certain things because the case is still open and stuff like that. But I mean, hopefully, hopefully there's no extreme ramifications behind it. From what he explained, he says like, hey,
hopefully there shouldn't be any extreme ramifications to a boy messing with a
kid.
Like that should be the most extreme ramifications. Well,
I mean, in this particular situation, from what he explained, it's kind of like, all right, she was wilding in there. I took the video. He said himself like, I took the video. I uploaded it. Whether not if she was 14 or whatever, it was really, I guess, hard for him to know, her exact age at that moment. So that's what led to, and then
regardless, that's disrespectful of uploading a woman naked dancing in front of you.
I mean,
that's disrespectful. Like,
she was all with it at the time, I mean, he even said she was shouting out her Facebook handle for people to follow her in the video. So he was like, hey, this is all good. But I mean, being a kid and being in that type of environment, you don't really look at it like that. The big picture. You just look at, oh, she wilding out. Let's go on. Let me upload it to the internet. Which if you upload it to the internet, it's on there forever. And, depending on the crazy stuff you can be doing online. I mean, we even have to take ramifications for the stuff that we say on these videos. I mean, anything you put out there to the world could potentially be, dug up to some extent, or somebody could take it the wrong way. Whether that be just people in general, employers, whoever. That's the chance you take with, making content. And if you're doing something like that, where it's like, we get naked or whatever, that's another part you got to deal with. And I think that's what the generation needs to understand. Even with like the tattoos on the faces and all that kind of stuff like that, which,
pretty much is ramifications for your actions,
ramifications for everything.
Whatever you do, so number one, you don't put a fucking naked woman on a fucking whatever the fuck you doing to get some clout. That's stupid. That's gonna come back to you, right?
Right.
There's so many lawsuits that could have. I mean, the woman was underage, right? But if she wasn't underage, right, they can say that she didn't even sign a consent form for that. So now you didn't put on there, and I think that's pretty much just like fucking up her character and everything else, right? And it's supposed to be kept to yourself. So for you to be so excited to put something like that online, that kind of shows like just to go viral. So that means that people are doing stuff. We just seen a dude stick an Uzi in his mouth and suck it like it was a dick. So it's like, the thing that you're trying to do for viral is just so crazy, because it's like, what are your morals? What are your standpoint? How can you look at your family in the eyes and say, I am this person, when you're putting this stuff out there just to be seen? So it's like you want to be seen so bad that you're willing to bring down people to be up there. And that's overall kind of, if you kind of look at what Hollywood is about, that's what it's about. Bringing down people to be successful in their own manner. And which is, at the end of the day, is lame as shit. So like, unfortunately, it was a kid. Don't know if he knew. We don't know the situation. We don't know if a lawyer told him to say whatever he said. But you can kind of tell, like, when he was explaining it, you can tell by you look at his body language and you tell me what you think. Because you can kind of see a little something. You watch the video and you let me know.
Yeah, man. definitely let us know what you think about this whole situation, or other 6ix9ine, Lil Pump, just, kids in general and society in general, how, we should be taking more precautions of what we post online and the things we do and the things we say. I mean, it's definitely a gap between, the younger generation and the older generation. How can we really guide people in these younger generations?
I think it's just about stupidity. Like,
kinda,
stop fucking being stupid. Like, I mean, it's not even about
the
a
thing
gap.
is,
It's just
like,
like
they
it's legal.
may not know what stupid is. Because, I mean, all right, if somebody told, 6ix9ine, like, yo, if you put that online, you could potentially go to jail, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have done it. But it's like, oh, I can go viral. See, his
that's like
his
common
long-term
sense. Like,
but his long-term thought process was common sense was telling him that if I put something shocking online, it'll go viral. Common sense wasn't telling him the legality aspect.
I mean, but so everything damn near tells you no nudity. So I just don't understand.
His common sense was
I can't understand stupidity.
In a whole other direction.
I just can't. Like, that is just dumb. Like no matter what people can say about that, I don't understand how that's any type of smart. Like, if I put a video,
everybody's reference is different.
Nah, that's why you gotta have your morals and your stand ground and understand like what is considered like manhood and everything else. Because if you don't have this, like, this shit wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. You would have the right people around you say, yo, chill with that shit. You wouldn't be doing certain things. You wouldn't be in this for fame, and now you're looking at facing jail time off something that could have been completely avoided. There's so many people who are getting busted right now.
Something.
Yeah, he's famous, but how long is he gonna ride up there? Like, the thing is, you could be famous, you could be at the top all day, but that crash is gonna be hard than a motherfucker, right? And the reason why people are staying up here is because they're surrounding themselves around people who care. When you're doing stuff that isn't, it just doesn't make sense to me. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all relative. Shit, I mean, if everybody's around you, selling drugs and making money, then it makes sense. It makes common sense to sell drugs and make money if you broke. But if everybody around you is, getting PhDs to, make money, common sense is telling you PhDs equals money. So, it's just all environment and how you were raised. And
I feel you, but like that right there is kind of like, I don't. That's like pretty much you got both of these situations is they're both attention hoeing, and one of them got caught up in attention hoeing. Right. That's really all it comes down to.
That's what it is, man. But those were our thoughts, man. Make sure you visit us on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, and follow us. And visit Educated Freedom, man. A lot of cool shit on there. Artist Spotlight, these Educated Freedom shirts, man, and we just gonna keep it rolling. 2 Educated Guys.
Peace.
Peace. You ever wonder why this don't happen to you? 'Cause you ain't educated.